This is the Joby Gorillapod Zoom. This is a bendy tripod available for about $50. It's called the Gorillapod Zoom because it's capable of holding a telephoto lens, also known as a zoom lens, because it has a weight capacity of 6.5 pounds. Before I give my opinions on it, let's look at the different parts. Firstly, we've got this little head on it, and on that has a small level. It's pretty hard to see the level when the camera's on it, but it does come in handy. This piece just screws into the bottom of your camera and latches into the tripod. Secondly, it comes with this head. You can buy it without for cheaper, but I highly recommend that you do get this actual tripod head that comes along with it because it's very useful. This screws onto the actual legs. As you can see, everything simply latches into place and appears to be pretty stable. Some of these have a little thing that can turn and keep it locked into place, which this does not have, but I think it would be pretty difficult to accidentally unlatch this, letting the camera fall out of the tripod. On the actual tripod head, you have this little piece that turns, allowing the camera to move up or down, or left or right. The panning you can do with this camera is actually a lot smoother than I would have expected. So I'm talking about this tripod because it's great for travel, because it very easily fits into a backpack, along with simply outdoor stuff where you don't want to be lugging a bunch of gear around. I'm sure this sort of setup looks familiar, but it can be used for a lot more than vlogging because it is so versatile. The legs are a lot more stable than what I would have expected from such a lightweight and somewhat cheap tripod. When everything's all folded up, it's just about 12 inches tall, so it will fit in most bags, and if your bag is really small, it's really not a big deal to carry this around because it's not going to get heavy like another sort of tripod. This is made out of plastic along with rubber bits on the different parts, and it feels very sturdy. It's a bit stiff, which I actually prefer because I'm not worried about it collapsing, but it does loosen up just a little bit over time. If you're just going to be using this on the ground, of course your camera is going to be very close to the ground. However, you can hook this onto things like small trees or railings or whatever else you can find in your area. It comes in very useful for time lapses and things because it's so stable that it's not going to move while shooting your image. And again, like I said, because you can loosen this to certain amounts, it is easy to actually get somewhat cinematic shots by panning the camera, moving it up and down. It won't be as smooth as using other tripods that aren't quite as easy to transport, but I think it's worth that small sacrifice to go with something a lot easier to carry around. So that's the Joby Gorillapod Zoom. It's come in really handy so far. I've been using it for a couple months, and I'm going to continue carrying this around with me just about anywhere I go when filming videos outdoors. Let me know what you think of it and if you're going to be picking one of these up. But that'll be it for this video. I'm Alex, and thanks for watching.